Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Happy. This is Happy Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never. Need a belly flying. H-O-B-P-E. 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 You already know Happy Hour in the system.
Oh, yeah. It's Monday. Were you aware?
Good morning.
It's morning?
Is there anything worse than Monday morning?
It's Monday morning.
It's Monday already.
Is it morning already?
Yeah, I don't want to go to work.
Who does?
It's definitely not me.
I love my job.
You do.
You're a weirdo.
Somebody has to do it.
It is not me.
Well, enough talk.
Now, get back to work. Let's do this.
Oh, yeah. This weekend absolutely, positively flew by. But I am very grateful. Went to the DMV today. The DMV in Clearwater is the absolute freaking best. You're in and out in an hour. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we cannot begin this official broadcast of Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Monday, April 14th without this legendary clip from Office Space. Because you know, once you play it, then we are ready to launch the show.
Hey guys,
What's up, G?
wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
It's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the moon.
Oh, what's going on?
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the moon.
Oh, one more time.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the moon.
Last time, I promise.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Oh, yeah. This freaking weekend just flew by, man. Got some things I want to talk about, some things that are on my mind. I wrote about 8 or 9 things here on a list of random things I want to talk about. I was watching some of the NBA this weekend, and my God, do those refs make it about them. Every freaking time there's an obvious call that the ball went out of bounds off of someone's body. Those freaking nerds known as the refs that were never good enough to play, but have all the power to stop the game for like 8 to 9 minutes, and then people wonder why the TikToks of NBA and why the YouTube recap videos get more ratings than the actual games. Freaking morons. All right. This next thing I want to rant about, I need to be careful. Oh, I need to tread lightly. All right. So maybe this next opinion comes from being a Chicagoan, now in Tampa Bay, but I'm telling you, there are way too many New Yorkers in Florida. There are 2 types of New Yorkers. I always have a hard time when I stutter saying New Yorker. I don't know why. There are 2 types of people from the Big Apple. People that came before COVID that are normal, and it's almost like the New Yorkers that are here with their license plate and their shitty driving and their loud conversations in public and their confrontations at bars. It's almost like they're fresh off the boat and they still think they're in one of the 5 boroughs. I got some breaking news for you guys out there. For you New Yorkers that think that you're still in one of the 5 boroughs and trying to make Florida into the 6th borough. I got something to let you know. You know what that is? The breaking news is we are no longer in New York, so you can drop that asshat mentality. We don't want to be around it. It's freaking annoying. Now, granted, this might come from the fact that I'm from Chicago, but it's been driving me nuts. It was funny this weekend. If you go to Ryan Hoppe Radio on all social media, I did that trend. Everyone's using the Facebook app where it makes you your own action figure, and most of them are awful, but I use ChatGPT because ChatGPT knows a lot about me. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the thing about it was it gave me 4 options when I asked it to make an action figure. I said, it said radio fan action figure, Chicagoan action figure, Tampa Bay podcast king action figure. I swear to God, I didn't come up with that. And the other one, this is where ChatGPT is a little freaking weird. Kind of reads your mind. You know what ChatGPT said to me? For a starter pack? Living in the past. Like, how dare you critique me? Freaking robot telling me what I'm doing. I mean, I do live in the past sometimes. Mm-hmm. But when you live in the backyard of your past, it's hard to ignore it. I'm not trying to brag, but this weekend I got recognized a lot in public by listeners of a former radio show I worked on. It was quite nice passing out my business cards because everyone has my phone number already. But my show number is 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Something this weekend. Shout out to Pharaoh and Shamara from Beasley Media Group. They got me a single ticket to go to the Millennium Tour with Omarion, with Ray J, with Yang Yang Twins, with Chingy, with Bow Wow, with Rick Ross, with Sammy. I think you get the point. It was all the rappers from the 2000s, and it was a good time. And there I saw a sign that these girls were holding up, and they look like girls that would get down in a second, like have sex in the tour bus. And you know what that sign said? We sign NDAs. And I went, those are the side chicks you want to hook up with. The ones that will keep their mouth shut. You don't want to be around the ones that are cloud chasers, because I know about that. You want to be around the ones that are going to sign that NDA and not use teeth and give you the best 20 minutes of your life. I love that. We don't sign NDAs. I'm like, oh, you girls are naughty, and probably had an absent father. I've been seeing this thing on Facebook recently. So everybody knows that like The Simpsons has predicted a lot of things. But supposedly today is supposed to be the day. I just mixed 2 words. It's supposed to be the day that Donald Trump dies. And there's some fake AI cartoon of like Donald Trump laying in a casket. And it's like, this was predicted on The Simpsons. I'm like, I've seen a lot of Simpsons episodes. Never seen that one. Now, I'm not a big fan of the frequent flyer to pedophile island known as Donald Trump. Don't get me wrong here. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can't be that stupid and think that that's real. I have a new thing I want to do on this show. So I get all the reports. Oh, I listen while I'm driving around in my Uber. I listen while I'm making pizza at the pizza shop, or I'm a nurse or whatever. Hardworking average Joe and Jane that listens to the show. Because that's who I record for. I record for the people that get up at 5 a.m. and need some morning entertainment. I want you to do something for me. I want you to take a selfie video of you listening to my voice. How we do the daily smoke up where I smoke weed with my audience, we're going to do the workplace check-in. Take a selfie or take a video of my show on in the background, which might be kind of hard to do if you're listening off my phone. But either way, let me know that you're listening. Because I see it all listens, but my audience is a little quiet. My audience doesn't reach out to me, but they listen. You can always reach out to me. Something I want to know. Maybe there's somebody out there that has a teen that's doing this. Why are the freaking teens wearing hoodies, especially in Florida, in 90-degree weather? Now, if you're a listener in Cleveland or Rochester, New York, or Chicago, and it's cold out, then it's normal to wear hoodies. But these teens in Florida, man, they do this weird thing where they wear these hoodies, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? It's 90 out. I'm sweating in my jeans and T-shirts. Oh, it's crazy out there. So I was talking to my friend this weekend. It's quite funny. We were talking about the Tampa Bay Rays and whatever. Remember when the Tampa Bay Rays going to George Steinbrenner Field was going to be the big thing? It was going to save the day. Here's something the media in Tampa Bay is not reporting. They are in 30th place in attendance this year with an average of 10,000 people at the game. You know why that's a problem? So they have 10,000 people going to the game, but Steinbrenner Field holds 11,000. So the Tampa Bay Rays are so pathetic that they can't even fill out the stadium that they're borrowing from their rival. Oh, is that nuts? Oh, I'd be embarrassed. I mean, I know the people that work for the Rays, the players are still making a lot of money, kind of. But at the same time, I am telling you, that is nuts. That is embarrassing. But no one talks about it because the media is afraid to lose their press pass down here. Oh, it's time to meditate. It was a full moon this weekend. You know what's fascinating about this planet? Is you can have different weather. You might be listening in a different country where it's freaking cold, or it's 80 degrees here in Florida. But we all experienced a full moon. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I asked ChatGPT, I said, is there a reason why I don't sleep well on full moons? I'm telling you, when it's a full moon, I am up, I am asleep, I am up, I am asleep. You get the point. A 2013 study shows that during a full moon, people took longer to fall asleep, slept about 20 minutes less, had reduced deep sleep. Back in caveman days, most light at night could mean more predators or activity. Maybe we've evolved to stay alert. Lunar gravity effects, something the moon's gravitational pull affects us like it does tides, but our bodies aren't made of enough water for that to be a major impact. Still, it's a theory. More nightlight. If your room isn't completely dark, moonlight through a window can mess with melatonin, your sleep hormone. Thought that was very interesting. Oh, it is. That's why I brought it to this show. Let's see what the hell is going on with late night this weekend.
The assistant general manager of the Detroit Tigers has resigned after he allegedly sent lewd photos to his colleagues, all with the caption, "Now this is a torpedo bat."
The Nevada man
That was terrible.
who was arrested after 7 emotional support tigers were found in his house. Must tell me one thing. What kind of problems do you have that 6 tigers couldn't fix?
Wow. Not that funny this weekend. Bill Maher's better at being a smarmy liberal than he is being funny. Oh, but the good news of the weekend. Rory McIlroy won his first Masters. Good for you, bud. I like him. He seems like a good-ass dude.
The long journey is over. McIlroy has his masterpiece.
There's a new champion at the Masters.
Oh, geez.
The roars for Rory McIlroy. Achieving a career grand slam.
Got it.
Golf, where the major accomplishments are given a baseball term. And they wear baseball caps.
Oh, geez.
At the Masters.
856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. 4 people are being accused of riding their horses through a Walmart. Of course, this would be Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, that's my emotional support animal. We just went in there, rode. We always ride to Baker. We just wanted to do it that day. I mean, it was fun. We went famous.
Hell yeah.
That's all.
We're famous now for being trash bags. You hear this guy?
It was fun. We went famous.
We went famous. That's good grammar there. But you graduated 5th grade barely.
It was fun. We went famous.
Dumbass. Also here, a priest prefers frisks from male support. Wait, no. Pastor prefers frisks from male airport security agents because scanners turn you gay.
I had to be molested at the airport to go to Florida, right? Just to get on an airplane because I'm not.
Usually it's the pastors molesting people.
Not going to go through the gay beam machine. It appears having a guy touch you all over the place is on its face seems worse, but you don't really know what those things are doing to you.
Dude, just admit you want penis in your mouth. It's fun.
So where the imaging goes, or what?
Because it's like
what they're doing in the back room.
They can just take a picture of me
sort of
naked. Like no.
What is it with conservatives? They always live for conspiracy theories. It's freaking tiring. This is the most Silicon Valley thing you'll ever hear. Crosswalk buttons in Silicon Valley at like a crosswalk were hacked and featured messages from AI, Mark Zuckerberg, and Elon Musk.
Wait. Hi, this is Mark Zuckerberg, but real ones call me the Zuck. You know, it's normal to feel uncomfortable or even violated as we forcefully insert AI into every facet of your conscious experience. And I just want to assure you, you don't need to worry because there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it. Anyway, see ya.
Gary Vee said it best 2 years ago. He said, you can either be afraid of AI or you can use it. And that's what I've been doing. Because usually people, especially in radio, try to use me. Like I said, Dizzy is a bitch. It's the annoyingest thing I do. So here is some news from the NFL. But you know I can't just talk about the NFL. There was tension between Russell Wilson and Steelers coach right before the season ended. Arthur Smith and Russell Wilson had a strained relationship. We could tell you guys choked in the playoffs. And you know what else? I've heard the rumor that you can't reach Russell Wilson. If you're one of his teammates, you have to go through his handler. That is the most Sierra is my wife thing I've ever heard. You're pretentious. You were better when you were with that blonde with the big ass mouth. Also, NFL all-time great Patrick Peterson set to return to the Cardinals and retire after 13 years in football. A good job, my man. I'm proud of you. Even though I don't know you. And we'll probably never meet. Let me see here. Do we have any other audio? We have this. Not headlines. I didn't make this, but these are always kind of freaking funny on this Monday.
This is not headline news. Katy Perry will fly to the edge of space today. Asked what she's looking forward to the most, she replied, no shoulder pain. Mick Jagger says he's been engaged for years. He didn't reveal it until now because it took that long for him to get up from one knee. There's been a trend of teens causing chaos at a Minecraft movie. That news update brought to you by Birth Control. And the director of Weekend at Bernie's has died. He actually passed on Thursday, but in his honor, everyone pretended he was still alive until this morning. This is not headline news.
All right, here. Let me see what else we got here. Is texting THX instead of thanks rude? I don't know. I just think it's a Gen X thing, and I think they're too lazy. Tax Day is tomorrow, and a ton of us still haven't done them. Right now, I got to do a shorter show because I got to do my taxes tonight. This year flew by, and I was like, I should probably do them. Probably a good idea, you know. Probably good to do the taxes. You don't want to get in trouble. Because I don't like getting in trouble. Unless it's with morning radio hosts that think they're better than me. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Okay. Here's the deal. This show is only just beginning, man. We got so much freaking stuff to talk about. Frankly, I don't know what it is. I have about 20 tabs open, but I know we'll get to it. So on this Monday morning, going into Tuesday, because I'm recording in the afternoon, but I said this as a morning show, but I didn't want to get up early this morning. On this Monday, we're going to come back and get things started right after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Missing a piece of the puzzle, and this time I know we're in trouble. You got me spinning in circles and wondering where did the love go. You're not the man I used to know. Can we go back to before when you had fire in your soul? You don't love me anymore. It's time to show. It feels like you don't love me anymore. The Mercury's reaching the new low, falling like leaves on the windows. How did it all change so quickly? We were the ones who were meant to be. I'm frozen, I can't let you go. I'm stuck on the same song. Do you feel anything at all? I'm so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. It's time to show. Feels like you don't love me and it's cold. I'm so bitter cold. It feels like you don't love me anymore. It's time to show. It feels like you don't love me anymore. Just got my feet back on the ground. I scratched and now I'm falling down. Can't give much more 'cause you just take everything good until it breaks.
Whatever. Oh, it's Nicole Scherzinger with Cold. Sing it, baby. Oh, she's so freaking hot.
Feels like you don't love me anymore.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a proud papa. He thinks Patrick's incest scene was fabulous.
That is the most Hollywood thing I've ever heard. And the fact that weirdo of a creator, Mike White, came up with it, you should probably check his hard drive.
Who were like shocked. Yeah. But that's acting, right? That means that they bought into it. That's the greatest compliment that you can get in acting.
I just loved Arnold as a proud dad.
What did you expect him to be, like an angry dad?
I thought he could have been better.
Wendy Williams got to go out to dinner last night with Don Lemon. Interesting, a day after she was denied.
What a pretentious dinner!
The difference is it was her attorney, Joe Tacopina, who wanted to go out with her on Wednesday night. I got some info here. So she's in court talking about wanting to restart her career, and the judge looked at her and said, "You're not going to have a career again."
The judge said that to Wendy?
Certainly makes it seem like the judge is pretty biased against you when you hear that.
It's a little too personal.
Alicia Keys is sticking by her claim that she hasn't had a fight with her husband in over 15 years.
Me and my baby is on fire.
But they
I bet you get cheated on all the time.
have children, so I really am calling lies on this. I never fought with Daniel until we had kids, because I can yell at my kids. But
Whatever, no one freaking cares. Wow, you had kids. Good for you. Oh no, I don't know why I said that. Diddy says, I didn't do it. Pleads not guilty to new charges. You ever wonder if Diddy's ever going to be like, oh yeah, I raped that girl and sucked off that guy to give him a record deal? He might never admit to it. Julia Fox gives scathing warning to women after ex made important decision about son without her permission. Julia Fox warned women not to have kids with losers after her ex-husband Peter allegedly excluded her from their son's baptism. Well, there's two sides to every story, honey. I bet you're not perfect. The fact that you dated Kanye West is embarrassing. Oh, and she's doing a serious video right here. She's not wearing makeup. That's when you know a girl's trying to prove the point. She's taking this seriously. She didn't put on makeup. Oh, you're so brave. Shut up.
So I crashed out today.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm just not used to getting upset like that anymore.
Whatever.
So it actually really affects my nervous system. So basically what happened was...
Man, she needs makeup to look pretty because she's freaking 5 out of 10 without it. I'm not saying I'm the most good-looking guy, but I think I am.
I went to my son's school for this little performance. And his dad was there. He came late as usual. And then I had to help load some stuff in my car. So we were walking my car. He points to this church and he goes, "Oh, this is where Valentina was baptized." I was like, "What?"
He should probably have not said that.
And he was like, "Yeah, this is where he was baptized." And I was like, "Well, why wasn't I invited?" And he was like, "You were invited. You just didn't want to come." And I was like, "Okay. First of all, don't tell me what I was not and was invited to."
All right. I feel like I'm in a relationship and I'm getting bitched at. Shut up! I'm sure you've done something that made him think you shouldn't be there. For example, she was showing off her ass this weekend at the Coachella concert, which all the frickin' things on TMZ from the last 3 days, because they're out in LA, it's all, wow, this girl's showing off her ass at Coachella. Or wow, it's Timothy Chalamet, whatever his name is, walking in with Kylie Jenner with a whole backpack, which probably has drugs. Good for you. You guys went to a concert. Riveting. Come on now. I will tweet out that picture of Julia Fox showing off her ass and Cardi B showing off her boobs in a way. That's all they got. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I will tweet that at Ryan Hoppe Radio and post it on Ryan Hoppe Radio. It's so weird thinking that she was dating good old, what's his name? Kanye West. I saw this. This is sad. LA radio legend Jed the Fish, who worked at 106.7 K-Rock, and I believed at 95.5 KOS, he passed away at age 69. Rest in peace. I've heard the name Jed the Fish. Rest in peace to my uncle, but he liked listening to him and Kevin and Bean on K-Rock. So rest in peace. And honestly, we should do the Daily Smoke Up right now for Jed the Fish. There's a lot of his old shows. He was wild, man. A little similar to me, but I'm my own thing. All right, so here's how the Daily Smoke Up works. Are you ready? What you do is you grab your THC pen or vape. You grab your joint, your blunt, your bong, your bowl, your gravity bong, your edibles, your drink, whatever the hell you have. Maybe an apple if you're a teenager listening, or a Coke can. I can't believe I did that overseas. And grab that marijuana and let's smoke. And this is for Jed the Fish. A rest in peace to an LA radio legend. Oh, one more. That was loud. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, bud. Jeff Bezos sells Seattle home for a record $63 million after moving to Miami. I'm telling you, I can't think of a complete polar opposite from Seattle than frickin' Miami. Cloudy, liberal, just doing their thing. And then down here, it's more Republican, although there's some liberal parts of down there in Broward County. Stephon Diggs, a wide receiver for the NFL. He got a steamy dance from Cardi B. He was at the club doing his thing. And Cardi B gave him a lap dance. And I'm telling you, I will post that on RyanHoppyRadio.com. Cardi B has really been around the block. Up and down and around as well. And I guess Offset's mad about it. Offset and Cardi B might have the most toxic relationship of all time. Now, you'll say, Ryan, why do you say that? Because they probably still love each other, but he keeps cheating. She keeps cheating. It's just a lot of cheating. Oh, we got some riveting breaking news right here. This is sarcasm. We got some important news. This is sarcasm. We got some news that's just going to change your world. Kim Kardashian showed her ass this weekend. And that will be on the front page of RyanHoppyRadio.com. It is her in all leather. And that ass, you just want to spank it. Hell yeah. Doing the Lord's work. Kind of. Although that body count of hers, oh my God, it makes the CVS receipt look small. So we all know that Rosie O'Donnell is a deadbeat mom, that her stepkid hates her and wants to change her last name, and she left no money to her stepkid, or I mean her adopted kid rather, not step. But I'm telling you, that daughter, even though you're not getting any of your mom's money, and your mom's a bitch, there is something that's going on. She's saying that she's best friends with Lyle Mendez. I don't know what's going on with this society where everyone's romanticizing murderers, but I think it needs to stop. I think we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I don't know, just growing up in a Roman Catholic household, it was always, oh yeah, killing somebody is like a sin or whatever. And now we're like, oh, the Menendez brothers need to be released. Shut up. And you know why I'm telling you to shut up in a loud voice? They killed their parents. But then you hear the defense from podcast listeners of murder podcasts. Oh my God, but they got touched by their father. Just because you got touched by your dad, allegedly, doesn't mean you can just kill somebody in cold blood. And they almost got away with it. So Christopher McDonald, who plays Shooter McGavin, was out and about talking about how good Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be.
How excited are you for this movie to come out? Because, I mean, it's been a while. The fans have been waiting, you know?
Well, it's a very fluid franchise. Now it's a franchise. It's It's going to be fantastic. I've yet to see it, but I love making it. So.
Right. Well, there was a lot of celebrity cameos, and people were talking about Travis Kelce did a cameo in it. What did you think of the guys acting?
You get me in trouble. I had to sign an NDA. So.
Okay. Well, this is a non infringement on the NDA. What do you think? I mean, we've seen all these presidents that are golfers. You know, they all tout to be the best. But who do you think the best golfing president is? Or is?
Probably best president. Eisenhower.
Eisenhower?
That's safe.
Hey, well, look, man. Hey, we can't wait.
That was some fake laughter right there.
That's safe.
Just kiss his ass already. My God, bro.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Dirty down, niggas. Platinum house, niggas. Shout out, your boy DAB. Go out to all y'all boys, think y'all ballin' like the boys from the side. No happening. Coming through. Y'all know how we do. Ooh.
Man, I'm so tight when it comes to this. My cars always hit and never miss. Look at my dubs, they so crisp. I let a baller the holder Chris. Dog, I'm a baller, watch me. I'm a pimp for life, you can ask me. I do what I wanna do, I'm so tight. Main in the front, the rest in the bike. Don't talk no spike, cause I handle that. Turn my hand over and send it back. Please show your face, don't turn your back. I'ma show you how a nigga with money at. Money stack high, clean catch high. I'm a ball like this till the day I die. You need tomatoes and vinegar to catch up. My rims keep spinning when I stop shit up.
No drugs on your ride. No clean on your dead. No amps in your trunk. No TVs in your dead. If you talking that shit. If you acting like a bitch. If you hating on love. Nigga what? Put up. Y'all talking that fuck. Y'all niggas can't ball like us. Y'all talking that fuck. Y'all niggas can't ball like us.
My head feel like sprees, it won't stop spinning. I think I drink too much and I smoke too much spinach. You see the trucks with the spoilers and girls callers. And every nigga that I'm chillin' with your bitches flawless. I'm real with my niggas, I kill for my niggas. If I gotta do dirt, I wouldn't deal with my niggas. So don't be bragging about shit you ain't got. Like you got a navigator sitting at the paint shop. It's the G-I-double-T. I never let your play haters show me. I know you mad, I'm in a spot where you love to be. Smoking Pacalolo, sipping on that bubbly. So what it be? Name in the spotlight, do right, pot tight. Got enough shit, make it hard for me to fart right. Should've cut your throat like I started to. Nigga got so much beef, we need a barbecue.
No dubs on your ride. No clean on your dead. No amps in your trunk. No TVs in your dead. If you talking that shit. If you acting like a bitch. If you hating on love. Nigga what? Put up. Y'all talking that fuck. Y'all niggas can't ball like us. Y'all talking that fuck. Y'all niggas can't ball like us.
Y'all need to shut up or put up before I put my foot up your ass. 24 inches like Taz. A nigga keep it pimpin' OT and fifth low. Keep making hits into around the globe. Keep stacking chips and tossing these damn hoes. Keep getting blitz and popping bottles some more. They say we so hot, but we spit so cold. It's up on the 30 that ballin' out of control. Yo, I am rich and it's no limit. Cash money, baby, every time I spend it. Spend what I want to, drive what I want to. Never just one, always want to. Let me put this zipper on your lips. Cause when you drink, a lot of I got slips. I got this, I got that. Tell Tony got rims way bigger than that.
No dubs on your ride. No clean on your dead. No amps in your trunk. No TVs in your dead. If you talking that shit. If you acting like a niggas. Y'all don't want none of this shit, niggas. 2003, baby. Dirty town, nigga. If you ain't ballin' like us, nigga, shut up. Fuck what your cousin got, fuck what your uncle got, nigga. If you ain't got it, shut up.
Whatever. That was Tampa Tony with Shut Up.
Happy Hour will be right back.
What up? What's happening? This is Happy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you. And you. And don't think I forgot about you for the next hour. This following segment's been brought to you by Daisy Bazy Honey at daisybazyhoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Like the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to daisybazyhoney.com. And at checkout, use promo code HOPPE, HOPPE. This is also being brought to you by Fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. And oh, it pumps you up. And I'm going to give you a little tip. It helps out your love life. Oh, it does. When you go to Fortify.com, at checkout, use promo code Ryan20. Guess what? To save 20%.
This is the Bingo Happy Hour.
Doors closing.
Let's go!
And now for something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
What's up? This is Lex Staley from the nationally syndicated Lex and Terry Show, and you are listening to the Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, everybody. This is Terry James from the nationally syndicated radio show Lex and Terry, and you are listening to Happy Hour with my man, Ryan Hoppe.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Get
up loud!
What up?
It's the Happy Hour.
What's happening?
Turn it up loud, it's the Happy Hour beat. Ryan spitting truth while you move your feet.
Oh, sure.
Sex and celebs with a side of heat.
I got it.
Tales from the front row seat. Throwback tunes taking you back in time. Ryan's got the story spitting in rhyme.
856-49-HOPPE.
Your ear must see radio.
It's 856-494-6773.
Got the vibe you need, right?
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
From dawn.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
If you agree, drive through dramas caught in the act. Inside a scoop, we lay out the facts.
Dizzy is a bitch.
More, just use your heads. Flashback hits got you feeling fly. Ryan's got that spark, no asking why. Today's topic is the latest craze. Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scene.
Oh, sure.
NBA drama, and out the dreams.
Time for the playoffs. Hoppe's Hoops.
The knowledge bombs all in on the scheme. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy Hour got that shock and awe. Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, yeah. It is the NBA playoffs.
The final game of the regular season has finished where the Clippers beat the Warriors to get their spot in the playoffs. And
good job to the Clippers. They won't do anything in the playoffs. But hey, and you know why I'm saying that? Because they have that guy on their team, James Harden. Whenever you need James Harden to win a big game.
The Warriors are now in the play-in, and we'll start on the west side. Warriors will play the Grizzlies. The winner will get the 7th seed. The loser will then play the winner of Kings versus Mavs, and the winner of
I love this guy's voice.
that will get the 8th seed to play OKC. The 4th seed, we got Denver versus the Clippers, and then 3rd seed Lakers versus the 6th seed Timberwolves. And then on the east side, we've got the Magic and the Hawks. The winner will play the Celtics, and the loser will play the winner of Bulls versus Heat, and the winner of that will play the Cavs.
Got it.
And then 4 versus 5 is Pacers versus Bucks. The 3rd-seeded Knicks will face the 6th-seeded Detroit Pistons, and let me know your thoughts.
All right, I think it's going to be really interesting. I think the Clippers and the Nuggets will be a unique series, especially because the Nuggets don't have a coach. Lakers and Timberwolves, it's Anthony Edwards versus Luka Doncic, kind of a rematch of the Western Conference Finals last year. Just different teams for Luka. And then Pacers and Bucks is going to be good. Tyrese Halliburton versus good old Giannis. Knicks in Detroit is good. It's Detroit versus New York. But the other games will be decided soon after the play-in tournament. Here's an interesting clip. So growing up as a Chicago fan, my dad had like 20 VHSs of the Chicago Bulls, and I'm going to swear, fucking hated the Detroit Pistons because fucking Isaiah Thomas is a bitch. He's a piece of garbage who's had sexual allegations against him, and he's a scumbag, and no one likes him. And LeBron was working out before the game, had his shirt off and whatever. And Isaiah Thomas critiques him being shirtless on TV.
Happy Hot Topic! Second part of our doubleheader tonight. LeBron James going to play the game like this. Shirts and skins is what they're doing tonight.
I just totally 100% object to this.
Whoever is working the board needs to turn down that music. It's so freaking loud.
I just totally 100% object to this. And if I was the GM or coach, me too. I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this.
You're just jealous that you live in the shadow of all the good players because you're a bitch.
I mean, we are a professional NBA league.
Yeah, and you were a terrible GM. And now you're one of the old heads on TV. You're the definition of okay, boomer.
We ain't summer league. We ain't at the YMCA.
Listen, I think coaches got to go back to suits.
What about when they have post-game interviews in the locker room where they have their shirts off? Isaiah?
Absolutely.
I just mean.
What about those girls you harassed? Isaiah?
Absolutely.
Shut up.
Anthony Edwards, after dropping 44 points versus the Memphis Grizzlies in a must-win game as well for playoff seedings, he was pretty hyped in the locker room afterwards.
Just trust myself in there, and if they double, then make the right play and get the ball to the open man.
Wow, these reporters suck. Their microphones are like... Sounds like a hip-hop concert. When you go to a concert, it's like... Get better microphones! I'm a grassroots operation and I have a better setup than you morons. NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal threatened with lawsuit after clash with Aiden Ross. On Ross's story, O'Neal said, I'm a effing kill you multiple times. Ross said, then do it. I can't wait to sue. That is the most bratty Gen Z thing I've ever heard. And this just in, Aiden Ross is a bratty Gen Z who's always coked up. I got to post this on RyanHoppyRadio.com. Alabama Barker, who's got a big-ass chest. I'm sure those are fake boobies. She was at Coachella. And oh, my goodness. Just do OnlyFans already. You would make so much money in porn. And then there's this whole mess with Weezer.
Happy Hot Topic!
Now to the latest on Jillian Schreiner, the wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner. She was arrested for attempted murder after being shot by police at her LA home.
She was probably having a midlife crisis, a mental breakdown.
But now police are sharing their reason for taking that shot.
The female suspect was the one that shot at us.
The LAPD officer on this dispatch call, released by TMZ, its authenticity not yet verified, claims Jillian allegedly fired her gun first, which is why officers returned fire, hitting her in the shoulder.
Multiple commands given to drop the gun, drop the weapon.
Authorities now adding they have a shell casing and video footage that supports the attempted murder charge against her. It all played out after a hit-and-run accident on an LA freeway, which saw LAPD running through the LA suburb of Eagle Rock with guns drawn, searching for 3 suspects trying to escape on foot. One of the alleged suspects apparently tried to blend in with the scene by stripping down to his boxers and going for a swim. Now, another version of the incident is being told to the New York Post by an unidentified neighbor, claiming Schreiner could not see the police when they shot her, adding that Jillian was just trying to protect her kids from an intruder in her yard, presumably one of the arrested fugitives.
Yeah, that's got to be weird, because then he ended up performing. Scott Schreiner did at Coachella, right here on Happy Hour.
Happy Hot Topic! Scott Schreiner has arrived at Coachella days after his wife Jillian Lauren was arrested and struck by gunfire. And
she's freaking cute, like kind of like an alt kind of vibe. And this just in, Weezer's alternative, so it kind of fits the vibe.
A quote, officer-involved shooting on April 8th. The Weezer bassist performs as scheduled at the music festival on April 12th. During the set, the band performed 12 songs, including their hits My Name is Jonas, Island in the Sun, and Buddy Holly.
I love, I used to sing Pork and Beans when I was drunk. I'm a da-da thing that I wanna do. Let me see if I can find that.
As well as a cover of Metallica's song, Enter Sandman. And ahead of the return to the Coachella stage, Scott told the New York Post that he would be attending the festival as planned, despite his wife's altercation, telling the outlet, "She's all right. Thank you for asking. See you at Coachella." On April 8th, California Highway Patrol requested police backup in locating 3 hit-and-run suspects who fled into a residential area of the Eagle Rock neighborhood. Per authorities in a press release, upon securing the premises, officers noted Jillian, who—
Whatever, we've already heard that. You guys want to hear? I don't really drink anymore because I was a loud mouth. And if you think I'm loud now, you should have heard me when I was drunk. Here's a little bit of me doing karaoke in 2019. I was drunk at the time it was called Vortex. Now it's called Potion Portal. It's run by PJ and Kristen, my friends over there. Let me give them a quick plug. I love them. I got to go back. I don't drink as much, but let me see here. 2329 28th Street North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 727-592-2658. They got video games there. They got beer and whatever. And also they have karaoke night where this happened. I probably 856-49 Hoppy. I just realized that I probably can't play it because of copyright. But I will reshare this on my page at Ryan Hoppy Radio, okay? Does that work with you?
Josh Duhamel is living a simpler life. The Transformers alum is sharing insight into his decision to trade in his Hollywood lifestyle for a quieter one in a rural Midwest home he's been renovating for 15 years.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd want to get out of LA too. LA's pretty crappy. And by the way, when he was on Santa Clarita Diet, that was a great show. Oh, it was. It was so unbelievable. But him and Drew Barrymore did such a good job of being believable. It was almost like that was their job.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
What the hell is going on with these bags?
There is a major update in the case of the Menendez brothers. During an April 11th hearing, Los Angeles County Judge Michael Jessic provided new sentencing information for Eric Menendez and Lyle Menendez, who are currently serving life sentences for the 1989 murders of their parents, Jose Menendez and Mary Louise Kitty Menendez, after they say they underwent years of abuse. The judge rejected Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman's motion to withdraw the petition for resentencing, meaning the brothers' case will continue April 17 and 8.
Yeah, he does not seem to like these guys.
18 to determine their fate.
Because Gascon, or whoever the previous guy was that lost the election, was like all about this because he was trying to get elected and it was cool in November.
2 days before the resentencing hearing, Hochman reaffirmed his amendment with his predecessor George Gascon's recommendation in October for resentencing.
Whatever. If you want to hear more about murder, go to a murder podcast, but that ain't it here.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Here is Joe Budden and Royce da 5'9" with 40-40.
Welcome to the 40-40. It's age limit and a dress code. No 80-year-old rappers. And no motherfucking wallet chains and tight pants and colorful fucking shirt. And don't come naked though.
That motherfucking beef ain't new to us. Get off my computer nuts before I go Freddie Fox from the Flavor Unit bus. Plus, you know my La Costa Nostra. Stretch a nigga out like he Rosa Costa. Nope, you blew it. I'm a boxer, I can mop a lane. Oh, let's do it. I hit you with the Waka Flocka flame. I don't need backing, so it's no need for shady. It's no need for police, your homies, your lady. We can lace them up, pay-per-view, however you want to, and then donate all the proceeds to Haiti. Your man's major. I keep a hitman with me that done took care of more people than Fantasia. I'm bonkers, I'm cuckoo, I'm beyond Gonzo. The rocket launch is like a part of my ensemble. On top of that, I got niggas in Boston that got my back, and they gon' assist me like Rajon Rondo. So fuck peace. The day I quit beefing to be the same day I grow a hangnail on my butt cheek. My mama got fangs, my daddy got duck's feet. I was genetically predisposed to fuck freaks. I'm like my nigga Joey B. I don't worry about the win as long as I get the girl in the end. Y'all niggas be dead if looks get killed. My money taller than y'all. Y'all spending Bushwick bills in y'all ghetto. Squeezing you weak when I spark metal. You leak and therefore you squeak in the falsetto. My shit is nothing like you heard before. Get it right. Our shit is knocking like our words be doors. We can fight. That's right. Put your dukes up and let your fist pump like you on a Jersey Shore. Paranoia is my normal activity. I ghost you. How you seeing paranormal activity? I roast you. When he rhyming off the Patron, you might want to Catron. He would burn you like Penny's mama off of Good Times. I'm fly as shit, but grounded like the Gaza Strip. But let's be honest, I'm surrounded by 1,000 tits. I claim the town. Before I give you lames the crown, you get it soon as Snoop gains the pound. Two vicious, plus we got pits in the back and dirty money like them two bitches.
Been living off interest, stock exchange, but I'm watching lanes whose interest is wallet change. What part of the game is this? Bunch of dicks in the studio, so I take mine elsewhere. I'm Rick Rubio, homie. Make sure you speak to me sober. One in the head, heat and holster. Don't care if you cross country. I'm there before the weekend's over, and you'll be swinging at the air. No weed controller, but I don't care to speak on chrome. Hard to not live a movie when you got theater seats at home. No wonder she want chill. See back with a friend. She seen when I dump boo. I let her keep that binge. Dick got them acting like they on a relapse binge. Start kicking my door down like I don't need that hinge. The realest to ever do it. He a must in the game. If you don't get the picture, then readjust the frame. It's simple mathematics. Einstein learned to walk a fine line off that battle shit. It's grind time. Rap for hire. Call me if help is needed. I got this whole shit covered. The real Revis. So if you looking for me, I'm relaxing with a bird on Hell's Kitchen asking for dessert. So when I'm recording, dummies become non-important. They think the book of Eli was written by Tom Coughlin. I ain't with the trash talking, that's distortion, mass extortion. All of your raps is appalling. Want to see me dead? I'll invite them to the funeral and they can keep the stains off my glass coffin. Yep, it's Joe, a regular flow. If your ones ain't Gail King right next to a O, it's not a thing, just lie, be the next to blow. I don't need a private jet, just a window seat exit row. And if I decide to peel arms, I'm interrupting with no pardon. I ain't Mike Wilpon from day one, he just speak his mind. Cause loose leaves don't come with subtitles, can't read between the lines. You think anybody on your TVB and your top of Elite 3 and CC me? Fifth gear, we kicking up dust, motherfucker. We only competing with us, motherfucker. Hope everybody had a good time out there. Hey, no entry allowed if you got them fucking fake diamonds on these. You can fool them bitches, you can't fool us. The light hit it different. Make sure it's fucking laces in your shoes too. Not all the funny shit with the straps. We ain't 5, alright? And bring your notebook. Learn something, nigga. Huh? You fuck of a fuck nigga, you? You a one fuck of a fuck nigga, man. Who's your fucking hairstylist? Hey, don't talk to me if you got a hairstylist.
Well, you're bald, Joe.
Nigga!
I'm gonna go walk away.
Happy New Year! We only exuding positive energy. Slow it out. One more thing. Check it.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Happy Monday! Or whatever day in the future you're listening on. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com, 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes. Whatever the hell you need, go to amiracademy.com. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com. The best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up, go to westchaseprinting.com and on the invoice, tell them you heard about it from Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is also being brought to you by Rich Keeley, Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. He's over at 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that is in Tampa. But you got to sign up at richkbarber.com. You can't just go, hey, Rich, can I get a haircut? No, richkbarber.com. And when you sign up, you'll save $10. Woohoo! And you can hear plenty of stories about me. And this following segment has been brought to you by, what else do we got? CounselingOnCall.net. Do you need help with your mental health and you live in either Florida or Maryland? Go to CounselingOnCall.net and tell them you heard about it from me. But here's the deal. If you're in the other 48 states or around the world where we get so many listens, it's more than 70, Rover. Here's the deal. If you go to like Psychology Today or Google, you can find a shrink, okay? Does that work with you? All right, we're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going right after this.
Hello again, it's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org.
doors closing.
Woohoo!
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, this is Tom Bernard, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with...
Hey, what's up? It is Kevin Ralston, host of the KVJ Show, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia from the KVJ Show at 97.9 WRMF, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, kids, it's Brother Weeze,
hey, buddy.
and you are listening to the Hoppe Hour with my main man, Ryan Hoppe.
Triggering middle-aged dudes since 2012, this is Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Tune in and you'll see Ryan Hoppe's got the magic. It's live on your frequency. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. Join us for the laughter, music and good vibes. Ryan's got the answers to brighten up your ride. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. News and jokes together. Make your mornings bright. Live with Ryan Hoppe. We're setting things just right. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear.
856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
Hoppe Hot Topic.
What the hell is going on with Dave Portnoy?
I'm sad, and I wish we didn't play any part in it, and I apologize and say I wish we didn't.
Dave Portnoy is sharing his regret for the role he played in spreading a viral false rumor about a University of Mississippi student. The Barstool Sports founder spoke to NBC News about the situation on April 10th, sharing that he understands why Ole Miss freshman Mary-Kate Kourtnei's loved ones are angry about what's happened to her.
If you could talk to Mary-Kate tonight, what would you tell her?
I would apologize. I get why the family's pissed. I'm sad, and I wish we didn't play any part in it.
Yeah, but you're a sexist dirtbag. A talented one, and I like him, but stop acting like the frickin' victim.
Apologize and say I wish we didn't.
Well, you did. So that's the problem.
Mick Jagger is engaged. The 81-year-old's longtime girlfriend, Melanie
What a cloud-chasing trash bag.
Hammer confirms to French publication Paris Match in an interview published April 9th that she and Mick have, quote, been engaged 2 or 3 years. But Melanie reveals that she and the Rolling Stones frontman don't have any immediate plans to tie the knot.
So it's for money, money, money. And he's getting blowjobs out of it.
Telling the outlet, maybe one day we'll marry, maybe not.
And then be married for like 2 days and call it quits on her.
We are so happy in our current life that I would be too afraid to change anything.
I'm telling you, if you get engaged to somebody and you don't set a date within the first 3 months, I don't call it an engagement. I call it you're trying to make her shut up. Because all the time you're hearing, oh, we might get engaged, we might get engaged. And guys do it to just shut the woman up. It's pathetic. Kind of like this.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Not her best friend, her lover.
Oprah Winfrey has an emotional reaction to her BFF Gayle King's Blue Origin spaceflight. After a successful launch and the Blue Origin flight exited the Earth's atmosphere, Oprah begins to tear up as seen in the Blue Origin event livestream. The 71-year-old
What a waste of money!
touches her face and pulls off her sunglasses as she watches the historic moment.
That's what she does too when Gail's going down on her.
The most critical milestone of this whole ascent. Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Love her. What a stupid mission that was. Bet that money could have gone to feed the world hunger or whatever.
Travis Scott gives his daughter Stormy a shout out at Coachella. While performing on stage April 12th, the rapper, who shares the 7-year-old and her 3-year-old brother Ayer with ex Kylie Jenner,
he's probably still a dirtbag and a deadbeat. He just gives out the vibe.
Gives a nod to his daughter, saying, "Party people where you at? Party people in the back. Stormy, let's rock." And while the 7-year-old's reaction didn't make it onto the Jumbotron, she was spotted in the crowd during his set, hanging with her aunt Kendall Jenner.
That's cool. Kendall Jenner's freaking cute.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard reveals her 25-pound weight loss transformation.
Ozempic! She wasn't in the gym.
The Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup star is debuting her new figure on social media.
Why aren't we praising a murderer that cheated on her husband with an ugly dude?
Just over 3 months after welcoming daughter Aurora with boyfriend Ken Urker
and I like that they're hiding the kid's face. That's what millennials are doing.
In December, Gypsy Rose shares a side-by-side collage of herself on Instagram on April 13th using one photo from a January 2024 red.
She looked better thick, man. Why do women think you always have to be skinny? Listen to me. I'm done with this Gypsy Rose clip. Listen to me, women out there. Please listen to me. I really want you to listen to me right now. If you never listen to me again, that's fine. But listen to me right now. I prefer when a woman's got more meat on the bones and she's thick, gives you more to spank during dog year or whatever. She lost like 40 pounds and she was so freaking decently hot. Gypsy Rose was, I'm being honest, when she was thick. But now she looks like Kelly Clarkson. It's not good. Why do women think they're fat? You're not. And even if you are, there's more to love.
Sammy Sheen is setting boundaries. During the April 13th episode of the Casual Chaos podcast,
I bet it's so good, the podcast.
The eldest daughter of Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen reveals it was a recent surgery that was the final straw amid her estranged relationship with her father, causing her to completely cut him off.
We haven't spoken on the phone in almost a year.
Yeah, you know she's got raging daddy issues.
And then we haven't texted in a little over 6 months, I think. We were like fine. He was working on his own stuff and like pretty busy, so we weren't even that close anymore. But then,
what a monotone voice. No wonder you want an OnlyFans.
I really got frustrated because it was when I got my nose surgery.
You know, arguments with her are so freaking monotone.
I was really mad that he couldn't even like call me or anything to see if I made it.
I've dated girls with daddy issues. That's a real thing, guys. If a girl has daddy issues, I'm telling you, how they view their father is how they view all men. So run! I'm telling you.
Out of surgery.
And while Sammy acknowledges the surgery was not, quote, life or death, she adds, quote, it's still the support of it.
Whatever.
I was like pretty upset that he didn't call me after surgery. Or he texted me 24 hours later being like, oh, did you make it out okay? And
that's typical deadbeat behavior.
I'm like, I could have been dead by now, but yeah, I'm fine.
Whatever. Stop being dramatic.
He's an addict, so he was going through a lot of stuff, but a lot of it was taken down on me, and she saw that.
Tori Spelling is shedding light on her
What a bitch. You're airing out your dirty laundry on TV. Shut up.
decision to split from her ex, Dean McDermott. During the April 10th episode of her Misspelling podcast,
you know, she misspells everything.
The reality star shares how her 13-year-old daughter, Hattie, asked her an important question that encouraged her to break up with Dean.
She looked at me and she goes, I'm scared to talk to you about this if you're not ready. I go, what, baby? And she's like, have you ever considered what it would be like to be with someone else and not dad? And
what a troubled family.
Get treated right.
And Tori, who shares kids Liam, Stella, Hattie, Finn, and Beau with Dean, says the question wasn't about her daughter taking sides. After all, Tori
that is the definition of taking sides.
Insists that Hattie, quote, loves her dad.
No, she doesn't.
For us, like, it got to the point where it was worse for the kids to see us together because we could no longer hide what was happening and the fights. And for so long, I hid it from them the best I could.
Oh, yeah. But talking about it publicly, I'm sure he loves that, honey.
Back up, soldier. Don't eyeball me. Mickey, it's a joke. Don't eyeball me.
Whoa. This is Big Brother. Mickey, come to the diary room immediately.
Mickey Rourke booted from the Celebrity Big Brother house days after his homophobic remarks left JoJo Siwa in tears.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke's a dirtbag, but JoJo Siwa's a narcissist. All right, I gotta skip over this. Too much copyright. But he called her the F word for gay people, which is not cool. Do you want to hear audio of Alec Baldwin getting a butt massage from his cloud-chasing crazy wife, Hilaria?
Happy hot topic!
I mean, even if you don't want to hear about it, we're going to do it.
A year from now, I want to have put a lot of focus on my health and have that be
there she is, rubbing his ass while he's in a doggy position.
Very different.
I wonder if she pegs him.
Okay, I want you to try to sit up.
No wonder she spoke in a Hispanic accent. She's freaking annoying. Okay. That stupid Boston female accent. I know, guy.
Have faith in you.
I think I'm going to throw up.
You're not going to throw up. Come up. Now, I'm taking my knees, where you can feel my knees, in your butt.
Oh my God, that's what it sounds like when he's getting banged from behind. But Alec Baldwin will always be remembered as a deadbeat dad who gave his daughters daddy issues. All right, it is time for weed news. Okay, does that work for you?
It's time for weed news on Hoppy Hour.
Marijuana. Marijuana.
Oh, jeez.
Marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Marijuana. Marijuana.
Got it.
Hoppy on the airwaves, talking blunts, joints, saying all the smoky pathways. Roll the papers tight, blaze them up, elevate. Mornings with the green, starts the day with heavyweight. Welcome to the Hoppy Hour.
856 49 Hubby. 856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, ryanhobbyradio@gmail.com. All right.
Cannabis culture got it flowing.
Marijuana, edibles, vaping, and dabbing are growing in popularity. Dabbing really messes me up, but I vape all day and edibles maybe before bed. Maryland lawmakers passed bill clarifying marijuana consumption lounge rules and letting owners sell cannabis companies to employees.
Time, take the green ride. Welcome to the Hoppy Hour. Sparking loud. News about the herb.
Illinois Senate passes bill to stop police from using smell of marijuana to justify vehicle stops and searches.
Free shout, free shout, free shout.
Illinois doesn't do much right, but I like that. A good job, Illinois.
From dispensary bills to the growers' law.
Oh, sure.
Hoppy got the scoop, can't ignore.
Got it.
Cannabis trends from the street to the store.
Whatever.
Every puff, every hit, wanting more. Welcome to the Hoppy Hour, sparking loud. News about the herb, got the stoners proud. Drinks burning slow, take smoke, no doubt. Hot times full of vibe, let the green shout, shout.
pre-shout.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Somewhere up top. You know what it is. Heavy as heaven in 07. Gemini. Shows of the world, yeah. Represented to the fullest. Never met it, then can take it where I took it. They ain't gon' make you hate us now with it. Troubles of the world, man, then. Well, come kick it with your homie, I'll show you how to push it. You looking to stand, I'm trying to fly in the bushes. Fly in your mind, I'll show you how to look it. Box in the band like, oh God, my goodness. I'ma tell them about you, tell them about we. Let's tell them on 2, tell them on 3. We'll show them what it do, show them what it be. Gym to the M&M, do PE. Go watching, go chain. 24 shopping, so plain. Beat, nah, we rock, Chicago, man. Gotta understand this who we are. Purple murder service and comedy our song. Any given time we purchase a new car. Somebody call us up, we hurting too hard. It's taking the light, it's taking it too far. What you expect, Playboy, we 2 stars. Screw stars, we the new Mars. Looking for Venus, you a chick. We the 85 bands, 92 bulls, 05 flocks with a whole lot of pull. All rolled up and there's no letting up. You smart, you wanna be the whole 7 us. Never met it, leaving this cold box championship and wear 23s, 24s. Nothing but the best TV screens on the dough. Gotta get it how you living when you living in the go. When I'm all like no chrome, no tens, 4 phones, just case. ET wanna go home, never chase. Cause in me there is no Jones, ever take from the seafloor to the ozone. 5-star hotels all week, non-stops to Paris, ain't cheap. Sick lake views, big penthouse suite. Champs-Elysees is magnifique. Gucci sweats when I'm out in the streets. Linen shorts when I'm chilling on the beach. Idiom when I'm out in the mountains. Maharishi when I'm out on the town end. Spring water will mess with the fountains. Laying rubbers back to back when we camping. Philippe lemonade, police did a red. We didn't fade back to the bouncing. Fresh beer smoke when they peel. Speeding on the freeway until they chill. Did the fools in and it's still steel. Got it off the ground like a willing wheel. You from the west side? Born and raised from the south side. Right? So I spend my days where I lay, where I stay. Now you ain't gotta wonder where I get my ways. God willing, and I'm missing was 10 at the end, got spit all in them. I sit dealing with the lyrics, I'm pinning like I ain't really tripping cause I know the God's with them. Till we meet again, they get free man. Sick with the pen, I'm a beast man. Blooded new beans, but the 23s don't fit them. And you know you can't really like the green light. Try to break us up, lace it up, keep the team tight. Lifestyle, make it hard for me to sleep nights. I'm on the 747 from the 6 sports car, faster than your car. It's Gemini, and y'all know me. Better together, y'all know the letters. Forever and forever, FNF. We gon' show you what it was, how it should, what it does, light it up, catch your buzz. We gon' lock it on down, on down. Throw the keys at the hold up, keep on moving, cross that hold up. We
Happy hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This follow following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hi, this is Drew Lane from the Drew Lane Podcast, and you are enjoying Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's Cavino from Cavino and Rich. You're listening to Ryan Hoppe.
There is no nepotism here. Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Let's go. Dizzy is a bitch.
Here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Are you ready for the final segment of the show? what the hell's going on with Wendy.
That's Wendy Williams out to dinner in NYC Thursday night with her niece Alex and Don Lemon.
He's a cloud-chasing douchebag.
And we can't wait to hear what they ate.
I got some info here. Number one, I cannot tell you what they ate. You know why?
Because you weren't their waiter?
Because the people involved in this are under a gag order.
Wow. Probably got salmon. She probably smells like salmon.
Dinner? The people who were part of this guardianship, like Alex Finney and Wendy, they can't say anything. This judge is trying to terrorize them.
And that became...
Yeah, that judge is a bitch.
Very clear when Wendy and Alex showed up to court on Thursday, where Judge Lisa Sokoloff railed...
She just looks like a pig.
...on Alex for allegedly leaking information to the press. And then...
The judge looks at Wendy Williams.
And what did she say?
Who was talking about wanting to restart a career and everything, and said, "You're not going to have a career again." That ship has sailed.
I mean, is the judge wrong?
TikTok, Toxic playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time to come into an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.